Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. We're back on California 190. We're heading west. We're heading over to Stovepipe Wells, but we're going to make a little stop up here. There's a historical site. It's called Harmony Borax Processing Plant. They used to pull borax out of the soil down here, and we are 200 feet below sea level. This is Death Valley right here. People used to work here. Anyway, it's a cool stop. I was here like 4 years ago. Let's check it out. We got plenty of parking here. You can see it up there in the hill. What's left of their old processing plant. This is pretty cool. Let's go for a little walk. This thing's well kept. I know when I was here I was absolutely amazed that even people could work out here. You know, once again, you go with the name Death Valley. A lot of living went on here. Look at that. Look at all the mules, wagons. They had water down here. You know, once again, the name of the place just doesn't fit what really went on here. Cool. White gold. Let's go check it out. What a beautiful day in Death Valley. It's only in the mid-60s here. There's some old ruins from some structures. We'll check those out before we leave. They're way down there. All right. Let's go up and check out this storyboard. Living in harmony. I mean, they lived here. They had to adapt to the harsh environment. But in the winter, it was like this. It's beautiful. And that's their view that they had hundreds of years ago. Look at these wagons. Here's what's left of their processing plant. All the old foundations and everything. You'd imagine building something like that. There's no wood here, so everything would have to be stone. Looks like an old water cannon, maybe. Go refining borax. Look at those big tubs. They had to separate it from the mud, so they generated mud and separated it out. Huh. Wow. I'll be darned. That looks like a big old boiler up there. What a mess. Soapy. Let's check out these wagons real quick. Look how strong. I mean, these things have been sitting here as just a museum piece forever. Look at those wheels. Imagine the amount of weight they hauled, full of the dirt. Goodness. There's a tank up there. They had to haul their water probably. Huh. 20 mule teams. There's the old, like the old TV shows and stuff, commercials. Look at that. 20 mule teams. Wow. That's history. go up top, check out that refinery plant. Nice view from up here. Really see the mountains good. Imagine the amount of noise they made here with them old blankety old wagons and mules and big old boiler going. Harmony Borax Works. Huh. Okay. There's probably separating pots where they poured the dirt in there. Who knows? They're rusted, but they're still going. I'm trying to reach way over with the camera over the fence. There's that boiler. Huh. So they heated the water, injected it, put it in the mud, and separated out the borax. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Goodness. Cool stop. If you ever get here, check this out. Where else are you ever going to see anything like this in your life? And it's still standing. I'll be darned. All right. Head back to the van. We'll go check out one of those structures down there. Well, that's what's left of probably somebody's house. It's probably where the workers stayed. At 200 feet below sea level. 100+ degree weather. Well, let's head to Stovepipe Wells. Once again, this is California Highway 190. We're heading west. Yay. And this is what it looked like traveling through Death Valley. We're in the bottom of the valley right here. Few little hills here, but just flat as a pancake. Look at all the off to the right. Probably can't see it real well. There's a bunch of housing. That's where all the rangers and everybody lives. Looks like they've been doing a little road work. Okay, Stovepipe Wells, here we come. Here's the road. Some kind of historical association up there, and that's where all the rangers live. Cool. I'm sure it's all closed for COVID. Well, not too much farther. Cruising Death Valley. That road there takes you over to Beatty, Nevada, 30 miles. We're not that far from Nevada. We're really close state line. Matter of fact, we're going to end up over in Nevada. And right here, here's another road takes us. This is the one that we'll actually go back on when we leave Stovepipe Wells. That road right there when we head over to Nevada. Stovepipe Wells is just a couple miles down the road here. Look how the landscape's changing. Look at the vegetation. And I don't know if you can see the sand starting to form there. Yeah. It's getting a little brighter. You'll see it way out to the right. The sand dunes. I think it's called Mesquite Sand Dune, something like that. We're going to stop there. Now you can really see the sand. Big old motorhome going there. This is a really good highway. I mean, you could bring any size rig down here. I know on the other side, you get a little farther west, there's a pretty hefty pass you got to go over. Here it is. Yay, sand dunes. We made it. We'll check these out first where we head to town. Ain't a whole lot to see. You can't bring like four-wheelers here or anything. You can only hike out there a little ways. But this is a pretty heavily tourist attraction, I guess you might want to call it. Couple bikers there enjoying the view, but there's the dunes. Cool. Well, let's get parked. This is all day use, but they got restrooms here and they got RV parking at this end. Not that many people here. Last time I was here, this place was packed. All right, let's go check it out. There's the dunes. Against the mountains. Just the way the wind blows, they've built up through hundreds of years, thousands of years, whatever. Yay, this one says sand trap. I'm not gonna hike all the way out there. Deceptive, ooh, look at this snake. Yikes. Uh-oh. Here you are. Mesquite Flat sand dunes. I got the Mesquite part right. Mesquite Flat. And that's all you can do here is just basically walk out there a little ways, get some pictures. Look how tiny the people look against those big dunes. They're way out there. They warn you not to go out too far. You can get dehydrated here in a second. Humidity's about 5% here. But that's what it looks like. Mesquite Flat Dunes. Death Valley National Park. All right, well, let's head on into town. It's a good little pit stop. You actually get a little bit of cell service here, not much. It's definitely not 4G at all. And I got Verizon, and it says like at 1x 3G, but you don't get nothing here. There's no towers, nothing. Zero. Well, this is it. Welcome to Stovepipe Wells. See off to the right? Now they got hookups right there at those sites. Then there's a huge campground. I think it's like first come, first serve. You can get fuel here. Let me pull off a little bit. You're going to pay the California prices plus Death Valley. So there's fuel. Got a store. So you can get a little bit of food, ice, drinks. But that's it. It's nothing like Furnace Creek here. And a couple little stores, or I think cafes. Now that's a motel across on the left. I'll do a drive through the campground back here. You can see it straight out. I'm not staying here. We're gonna head to Nevada. Van coming out there. Well, let's do this. I'll do a quick drive through. You'll be able to see the campground. There ain't much to it. It's fee-based. You just buy a ticket and find a spot. Now, all the ones with the power and electric, everything, that's, you got to reserve them online. It's not cheap to stay here either. That's it. Generator City. Probably by this evening, this place will be full. There it is, Stovepipe Wells Campground. If you're ever wondering, that's what it looks like. Look at that, got a tenner. Staying in a tent, Death Valley. Why not? Alright, I'll go across the street. We'll get a couple pictures before we leave town. There's that motel on the right. I'll just park in our little parking lot here. I think you register for the park, for the hookups in the store. Maybe the motel. All this is run by the government and their concession people. $3.83 for unleaded. Given the place, I guess that ain't too bad. But here is Stovepipe Wells, right here, California, in the heart of Death Valley National Park. Pretty cool. Alright, well, another time. Maybe not during the COVID stuff. Be good to come back here. Personally, to me, I'd rather be in Furnace Creek. A lot more to do and see there. We're gonna head 190, Highway 190 east. Then we're gonna go find that road over to Beatty, Nevada. Here it is. This is also how you get to that Scott's Castle. But guess what? Scott's Castle is closed. And you know why. Doesn't matter. We're finding all kinds of cool stuff. Right here, I have never driven over this direction. Looking forward to it. We're heading to Beatty, Nevada. Talk soon.